Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Marlins.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Jung-Hoo Lee leading things off and takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Fitzgerald.
So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that drops in for a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is downstairs. That's down and in. A slider missed. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alcantara over to first. Lee back in on a dive. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit on the ground to short. Edwards. Not in time. He's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. First and second here, no outs. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
That's 3 singles in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Matt Chapman. That's in there. That's strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
There's a strike.
great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. Two men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
Inside ball.
That
Count is
misses.
3-2.
Ball three. High in the air, out to right. Sanchez sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0. He's in there.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So here's Wade now.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Starting on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now Xavier Edwards.
For the Marlins, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Man at first, nobody out. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Just missed.
1-0.
Edwards gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Batting third, the right
Now
fielder.
it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one.
He's out.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Joda.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Jonah Bride now at the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That's down and in. Two now.
3 balls, 2
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Corrals it, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 5.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Yastrzemski.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. So Yaz is struck out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray. And that's in there for strike one. McCray measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right side. Right. They take the force out, and that is the inning. One left for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Webb back to work.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Davison De Los Santos digs in now. Ground ball, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald, reached on an infield single his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
For the batter now, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Alcantara over to first. Fitzgerald back on a dive. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Fitzgerald leads off first with 1 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That one just
Inside,
misses,
ball 2.
and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
9th pitch of the at bat due next. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Konai sizes this one up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Up the middle, right to first, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. And now it's going to be Kyle Stowers.
The center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lee on the move to the gap. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. One down, base is empty. On the ground, Fitzgerald. He's out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's the name?
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Yastrzemski makes the catch, and that'll do it. And now here is Elliot Ramos, caught looking his first time up.
Ramos.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And there's a ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey, flied to left his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Out to short, Edwards. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one almost got him. And they'll do it again.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the fourth, it's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. And here is Connor Norby.
For the Marlins, the third baseman, Connor Norby.
nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
Ball
down
one.
and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2. That one just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bright in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And the Marlins down quietly. Still down 3-0. So digging in, Grant McCray. 1 for 1 with a single
Leading
so
off for the
far.
Giants, the left fielder, Grant McCray.
Alcantara back to work. And that one hit to first. Mervis takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And that one missing low. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Seth Martinez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Nardi, a left-hander, also throwing. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2. Rolled to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, he's safe.
Now here is
The batter,
Willie
number 2,
Adames.
shortstop,
Singled and scored
Willie
back in the first.
Adames.
He's 1 for 2. Adames goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Right. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air to left, down the line. McRae snags it, and there's 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with
Now
all
batting,
of the swings
left
and
fielder,
misses.
Griffin.
He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So up next, Griffin Conine, and he's already singled in this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
1 out, runner at second. And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The center fielder,
Kyle
number
Stowers,
28,
the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. That's the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Seth Martinez.
Now
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Martinez.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
And now 1-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. One down, base is empty. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Stowers makes the play, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time.
Fortes.
And that one clips the corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And misses inside. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. That's in there. That's strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. Nobody out. Runner at first. The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side. They get one to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norton. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Fortes, the runner at second with one away. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one ripped. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted
back,
his hands.
second
Nice
baseman,
job of going the other way.
Bride.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
there.
find the zone. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the hitter
1-1.
shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a
Now
row.
back,
I really
first
like
baseman.
that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now, Matt Mervis. Lying, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Big RBI for him right there. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Logan Webb won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Eric
San
Miller
Francisco.
into the game.
Bringing in the lefty
68.
with the left-handed hitter coming up to
Eric
hit. Classic bullpen
Miller.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, one out. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The last thing he
0-1.
wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Meanwhile,
0-2 the count.
activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. On the ground to first, could be two. Fires to second for
That's
one.
an out.
Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they get free and draw even. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop. Asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Think playing tennis, you a menace, about to start up a war. Gullah, acting goofy like I've been.
Anthony Bender gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of
Number
lefties this inning.
37, Anthony Bender.
Now, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1 and 2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jesus Tinoco getting loose out there. Nardi also throwing. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Just off the inside edge. That clips the corner. Ripped to first. Caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. That's inside. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On a line out towards center. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lee, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That misses. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if not,
runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
And now the
Leading off
DH,
for
Davison
the
De
Marlins,
Los Santos.
The designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now, Kyle Stowers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball 1.
Just missed. Ball tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And that misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The catcher, number 4.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins.
Fortes.
Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Good job to fight that one off. And downstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains tied at 3. Jesus Tinoco gets the call from the pen.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 38.
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché, the closer, is getting loose. The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
And it remains 2-2. Here's the pitch to Adames. In the dirt, 3-2 now. Matt Chapman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Payoff pitch. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Chapman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Chapman gets a piece there. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. And Chappie crushes one out, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 5-3.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Tinoco, the tall righty, 260 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That one drifts inside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stowers racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike 1. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one way outside. 2-2. Just misses with that one. outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. Out number 3. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. A new arm into the game, the righty, Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Up and in, 1-0. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. He's already homered in this game. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Fought off foul.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. The Giants trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's too low. The count now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ground ball to the right side. Wade steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder,
that play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for
Andrew Nardi taking over on the mound.
Number 43, Andrew Nardi.
So digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder Grant McCray.
Here's the left fielder, Grant McCray. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ronnie Enriquez getting ready to go. Veneziano getting loose as well.
One ball, two strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that's downstairs and outside. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, the center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And it's fouled away. That just misses. And the count even 1-1.
One strike.
In the air out towards right center. Stowers hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 3. Ryan Walker comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
For the Marlins,
now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. The pitch. Outside low. And that's ball one. Just missed. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
right field. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He hammers one out to right. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now Griffin Conine late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Goes down looking.
Up next.
So now here's the DH, Davison De Los Santos. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in the
1-1.
dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And now the winning run is on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes the manager. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Randy Rodriguez.
Randy Rodriguez.
So up next, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives
Now
and sometimes it takes
batting,
away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's outside. Xavier Edwards in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team? There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. That one hit to right. Sanchez on the run. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now back the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. This one lifted in the air, left field. McRae hauls it in for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Jonah Bride in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The winning run on second base. That's in there, and it's 3-2. To the right side, Fitzgerald throws to first in time. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Fauché back to work. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He circles the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Calvin Fauché is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie Enriquez.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Enriquez measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to the left, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 5,
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ramos, the lead runner, out at second. Bailey at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is down low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's to third. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
That's a good job right
The
there.
batter, the center
Get 2
fielder,
strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Lee.
Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch
touchdown.
just misses. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. And here in extra innings. On the ground to first, and a foul ball. Bounce to the right, and that one handled. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Yo, 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Giants 8 and the Marlins 5.
Now pitching for
Sean
San
Shelley
Francisco,
on to pitch here.
number 64. Sean Shelley.
And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, left
Griffin
fielder,
Kona, the
Griffin
next to hit.
Kona.
That's in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. One out and a runner at second. We are in the 11th. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. So now the DH spot, Davison De Los Santos. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Kelly is just one strike away.
Oh, that's it.
Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's way outside. 2-2. Bright on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And now 2-2.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game.
He's out.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.